Hello, I'm on a part of N Sane Trilogy, Crash 1. This is someone doing on 3, and I am also dropping the bloops because this part's gonna be long enough. Because we're now doing some difficult and long fucking levels. It's not heavy machinery. Heavy machinery is interesting because you don't just do heavy machinery like every other level. You know, you don't just do it like a normal fucking thing. You have to do it with the right kind of syncing and timing. And it's not that easy because you have to deal with the fucking disc spinning bastards. And also you can do that to skip going down the elevator. It's faster that way. This fucker here is annoying. You will probably and definitely lose your Aku Aku mask that way. You're better off because sadly you will not get a super mask from this. There are no free Aku Aku masks, so don't waste your time like I did there. Just take the hit and run. But you are going to have to be very fast in order to get past that fucking gas. Then you need to get through this shit, make a jump down there, get that Aku Aku mask there, then go down this way. Skip that shit and just go right, and then jump over that, continue on. And, you know, just make sure not to get any damage while taking care of shit like this. There is a point where you should actually take another hit with your Aku Aku mask here, because you're going to need it. No, it's not here. Also, if you can actually make that jump, good for you. I could not. I didn't want to risk it. Don't fall in there, because you want to get this time. Go down. Also, you'll die if you jump down that way. And then you want to know where to go. If you don't know where to go, then, you know, you're just fucking yourself then. And jump that way, and there you go. And yes, jump up there to get yourself one more bit of extra time so that you can get your platinum. 132.12, that was heavy machinery. Not the greatest run, but worked well. Now for Cortex Power, which luckily is not that bad because it's straightforward, there's no backtracking, you're good to go. It's all about timing though. And the thing about timing is you have to make sure you got your movements right. Which, with this one, isn't easy. If you can time your movements just right, you will not get electrocuted. But, there are, again, no 2 Aku Aku masks, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But the problem is, if you get electrocuted, you are wasting time, because you have to wait for the fucking electrocution animation to end. So, you really don't want to be electrocuted, because it wastes time. But outside of that, once you go past all that bullshit, then you just have to get to the very end. Because past all this crap, you will be able to, you know, exit the level. And you want that, right? So, dodge all the bullshit, get the time, and then once you hit this, get to the exit and you're done. And there you go, 3673. There are much better times, but this one's actually pretty decent because I was able to time myself just right in order to get past electricity and not lose a lot of time and speed. So there you go. Time yourself correctly and you're good to go. Now it's time for Generator Room, which this one sucks. Took me a few attempts because there's a few things like timing your spin jumps so you don't hit the TNT. And I fucked up on one, but luckily I had an Aku Aku mask for that one. You want to keep at least one Aku Aku mask for a specific TNT because you are more likely to fuck that one up because it's in a difficult spot, so to speak. And you're better off just like going for it, you have the Aku Aku mask, rather than just taking the chance. Time yourself correctly here and you're good to go, by the way. And take these. And then go this way. Jump instead of waiting because it's faster. You'll have to do a few of those. And yeah, then just skip this platform here for that one, and then get this one here. Time yourself correctly for the rest of these. I did not for that one. And yeah, once you get over here, there's a spot. I fucked it up. That's fine. There are, again, no free Aku Aku masks, so don't worry about it. Then ride this all the way through, except if you can make that jump, go for it. I did not. I didn't want to risk it, because it took me like a fucking half an hour to get here, I believe. Then make these jumps over here. get on that platform, jump across the gap, and you're pretty much done. You can do it faster, but again, not a bad time. 57-52 is actually pretty decent, all things considered. Now it's time for Toxic Waste, which is extremely easy. And I only fucked up because I didn't know where every ton box is. So, yeah. But otherwise, really easy to pull this one off. Jump to get up the slopes. I believe it's fast to do that. And, you know, dodge the barrels. Also, don't miss the time. That's also a fuck up. I'm sorry for that one. Outside of those, though, I did pretty well. But again, there are no free Aku Aku Mass. Only 2. So, you can take 2 hits. And you probably are going to take 2 hits, considering the next section will have the bouncing barrels. And you will probably fuck that one up because the timing here is a bit more difficult to deal with in all regards. I jumped over that, but I fucked up there. And, yeah, you get over here, spin him. Then jump up here, grab that. And this section's fairly easy because there are gaps here where you can just tell where it's going to bounce. So, you know, you're fine. I did not jump there, my mistake. Waste some time. But there you go, 55-8. I believe I just made it. Again, you can do it. You can go faster than that. But, okay time. Now it's time for High Road, which took me about an hour. About 2 hours, in fact. I hate this fucking level. Because I had to deal with the rope trick, and that was awkward. And I also had to deal with fucking timing and turtles and just... It took me a lot of attempts. And most of it really was just doing this, because you lose speed if you're in the air if the turtle jumps. So this is the fastest way, and even then, it's risky, because trying to land on this and not slip off and shit is difficult to do. Because it's just a pain in the ass, and of course you want to go down the down slopes because that's faster. It helps on time. I made a mistake here by doing this jump, but then again, I didn't want to risk it. I could have skipped it. Also, I could have gone that time there, but the problem was, I'm sort of wasting my time going for it, and I didn't bother. I just went with it. I could have probably saved myself a second or two if I went for that up there, but fuck it. This jump would fuck anyone else's run because it's such a tight fucking jump. But if you can make it, there you go. You got yourself a platinum. You're good to go. So that was the platinum for that, and I had to make a screenshot and save it, so the ending's a bit cut off like that. Sorry for that, but Slippery Climb is next, and Slippery Climb is not that bad. Took me about half an hour because I got a gold. I kind of got a gold in this one. That was a bad run, so I tried again, and this is my better run. And the thing about this is, again, timing. Especially since you want to actually time yourself for the retracting platforms, and of course the spinners here, and the birds, and basically everything. There's going to be a level that's worse, and also you wanted to jump to the left for that one, but I was probably going to fuck that up like I did there, so I didn't. And, yeah. As you can see, I am making a few mistakes. For instance, my depth perception when it comes to getting out of those little bits. Once I get the time boxes, I kind of get stuck in the corners, so that sucks. And it's a waste of time, but fuck it. And as you can see, I'm doing pretty well after that, you know. I'm getting my timing just right, so I can get through this shit efficiently. Of course, I missed my chance to get up there, but screw it. Again, you can go much faster than this, but I'd like to remind you that I suck at speedrunning Crash games, so what you're seeing here is my best. I get laughed at by the Crash speedrunning community. I am a fucking joke to them. But yes, continuing on, we are going to rise up here. I can't make that because I fucked up my timing, but there you go. Just skip his shit. I'm good to go there. Go over there, hit the bird. Nothing too bad, honestly. This level is not that hard. I did fuck up a few times due to bad timing and jumping. But otherwise, you know. Then you go over here, make a jump like that. Spin these fuckers, jump on the birds. There you go. Again, there are no free Aku Aku masks, but I took that one just in case. You see that shit? I could have made that, but I timed it wrong. And why did I time it wrong? Because I got the Aku Aku mask. If you want to go faster, avoid the Aku Aku mask. Just get the one. The one Aku Aku mask is all you need. I just have two for a backup. There you go. I could have gone myself about under 218 if I didn't get the Aku Aku mask and didn't miss that platform, but fuck it. That's the level, and now it's time for Lights Out. Which, there is a much faster way of dealing with these dark areas, these dark levels, because you can land on the sides, and these are much more efficient at getting past the moving platform sections compared to riding the platforms. I didn't figure this one out until, I believe, the next dark level, which is right after this one. So I could have skipped riding this shit and it would have been faster because I could have just done like jumps across on the fucking sides here and it would have been better. But yeah, I kind of wasted my time. But fuck it, you know. I didn't know. I'm doing this blind. I'm not taking notes from a route, the best route ever or whatever. There wasn't even a best route for these games, this fucking game yet, until way later. So these runs were way before anyone found the best routes for these levels. Because no one actually got all platinum in the fucking levels yet and got 102% and all that crap. And also, yes, riding the yellow gem here is the fastest way of completing the level. You want to do this every time you go for this level. And it's the only level where riding the gem path is faster than going normal path for your relic times. Now it's time Fumble in the Dark, which is, I believe, where I do take the sides. Because again, it's faster. I did fuck up a few times. Lights Out, I only died once on, and that was because of a bad fucking jump. But this one, it was a few bad jumps, honestly. And also, getting hit and losing my Aku Aku mask. That's a bad thing, too. That little bit there of the moving platform there, that, if I timed myself correctly, I might have made the jump there. Not the case, because some of these sections are a bit bad. Again, if you can do it just right, it's faster. It really is. But again, I'm not good at this shit, so as you can see, my timing is not really good up in the dark. You can definitely go faster than this. You can possibly beat 155 seconds, I believe, with this fucking under a minute with this one. If you do it right, which I'm not. I'm pretty sure it's possible. I mean, speedrunners are pretty insane sometimes, so, you know, a lot of the vets of Crash speedrunning, a lot of the good ones, they would know their shit with this. I only know a few things. As you can see, my lights are about to run out. My timing's not doing too good right now, but I'm not doing too terribly. We're nearly at the end, and my time is 1 minute 35:62. You can go much slower than that. I'm just not really good at this game, so I didn't take my chances, I just went with it. I got my platinum anyways, who cares? Now it's time for Jaws of Darkness, which... oh boy. Jaws of Darkness requires decent timing and input. You want to know when to press the button. And yeah, it's not the easiest thing to deal with, but not the hardest either. It is possible. It's just that you need to have a lot of practice, and I don't exactly have that. I do believe you can jump over those, though. I do believe you can jump over the crushers. I never tried it out, though, because I didn't really have an opportunity to do it. Mostly because I usually time it just right so that the crush doesn't actually pop up. These fucking things, though, yeah, that was definitely gonna happen. And don't worry, again, only 2 Aku Aku masks. There isn't a third. Don't worry about taking damage, you're fine. So, I fucked up bad there. I should not have done that. I should have just gone left. Don't take the blue gem path. You're an idiot if you do. Go this way and continue on. I mean, yes, you can get free Aku Aku masks by doing that, but you're wasting a lot of fucking time. There is no point. There isn't even, like, fucking time boxes there as far as I know. So don't. And I'm doing that so I don't activate the TNT and kill myself. If you can do it just right, you can hit both of them without hitting the TNT. I didn't risk it. Because it took me a few attempts, so I didn't want to really risk too much. If I had a decent run going, I'm like, fuck it. I'll waste some seconds so I can go for the safer. And there you go. There's my platinum run, and I am not really doing this level again. Now it's time to move on, because now it's time for Castle Machinery. Before you begin the clock, you have to go down quite a drop. Luckily, there's no fall damage. But once you do go down here, and I did lose a life because I missed the clock a few times, go forward, and it's all about input and timing, and not so much syncing, it's just mainly timing. So get your timing right, get your inputs right, get your jumps right. You can time your jumps just right and get them done correctly. And you make these platforms before you reach the top, or even the fucking platform even, and you get on them, and you're good to go. Make small jumps, don't jump down there, just, you know, just drop. And there you go. Don't worry. There's no free Aku Aku masks in Castle Machinery. In fact, I don't think you will ever get free masks again now. I believe the free mask train is over. You will need that mask though, because you want to take a hit here and then move forward. It saves time. Then go down over here, fall down that way, go down, jump on him, go forward, jump over that, because that's a bad thing. Then just do that, do not spin, just because it's a bit of a waste. You actually will waste time if you spin. Just hit the bounce. I'm not joking, you then have to like bounce up and spin the rest of that shit, and no. Then drop through. Do this correctly, by the way, like that. That way you'll actually get the shit and you don't have to worry about any stupid stuff. Then, of course, climb the platforms all the way up to the exit, because you are nearly done now. Time yourself correctly for the jets. And get to the exit. So all I have to do is jump over this shit. And you should be able to reach this in under 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Like so. Again, you can go faster than this, but it's not a terrible time. And now it's time for the last level of the lab, which is basically the you have to be near perfect to get the fucking platinum in. This is the hardest fucking one to get in Crash 1. And I think it's the hardest time to get in all of N Sane Trilogy. That's my opinion so far. Because you need perfect inputs, near perfect inputs, timing, and sync. Which is why you have to wait a bit before you begin the time trial so that you get the right sync. Then you want to make sure your inputs are just right so you have just enough movement for you to get around shit, but you don't lose a lot of time from moving left and right, which of course you will waste seconds doing every time. And make sure to spin him forward. If you don't, you fuck up your run completely because you have to then hit the TNT. Because there's no Aku Aku masks in this. You have to get first if I can hit once. And yeah, don't, because if you do, then you're gonna get killed by electricity, and then you have to get through this shit. And yeah, the timing there is bullshit as well. Once you make it, if you can get under, if you can hit that time, you have pretty much fucked up. Yeah, I'm showing you the trophy, because all you need is gold to get your trophy. And also, all you need is gold to actually get your percentage of 102%, which is actually the full percentage for 100% in the Crash 1 for this one. There is no 103%. So you don't need to get platinums, but you do, if you want to be like the best. Yeah, I was under 4 milliseconds. 4 milliseconds I was under. That's a bitch. That's a fucking bitch. So I have to do it again. This is the fucking run. What you're getting here is the actual platinum run. It has less inputs, and it's just like, again, it's me trying to be perfect. It is fucking insane. I am not a fan of this level at all. This was a pain in the ass. The best I saw of someone actually being this time, I believe I actually show it, I don't know, but the best I saw was under a second. That is not much. You have to be fucking perfect. You have to be near fucking perfect in order to actually do this. And yeah, don't go forward or else you'll die from electricity unless you can actually jump that shit. And trust me, I have been unable to do that. Go forward, and there you go. 4467. You can do better than that, but it's gonna be fucking hard for you, dude. This level, this relic challenge, getting platinum here will be a fucking amazing feat for you. So good luck. It is harder than all the other time trials in Crash 1. I fucking mean it. You are going to have a fucking hard time with that one. I am going to save because I got 102% now. I am fucking done with all the relics, and I am fucking done with Crash 1, except I'm not. I'm not yet because of two things. First of all, there's your fucking 1 second. There you go. But we're not done yet because I have to show off a trophy. And this trophy has to deal with missing boxes. This level is the best spot to do it because it's fast. Just don't hit a single box and you got this. 30 boxes, and there you go. The box that broke the something. We'll see the trophies very soon. And there you go, platinum trophy. So that's all platinums. Literally, Platinum Relics and Platinum Trophy. And that's how I like to end my fucking runs of these games. So there you go, it's all the trophies of fucking Crash 1. We got the Platinum, we got the bosses, all of them done. See? All the bosses done. We got Spin Doctor, spin an enemy into another enemy twice, spin away an extra life, and to a bonus item after collecting 3 character tokens, discover a gem after getting a colored gem, get the keys, easy shit, get the gems, get the relics, gold or better, just get gold, don't get platinum unless you like me. Feed me, these are the interesting ones, the die ones, it's the plant, electricity for these ones, miss a lot of boxes, the box that broke the Bandicoot's back, spin of Coco spin, and 99 lives, and that's it. Done. But next time, we're doing a DLC. I'll see you then.